Right then guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. I'm joined with the legend that is Sharky. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Final game of the season against Liverpool. I can't wait for the season just to end now. I'm not normally that type of person, but when you've got nothing to play for and you're mid-table...
No, I agree with you. To be honest, we're trying to keep this preview relaxed out here. Bit of a social distance walk today just to get outside for a change. And we're talking about a game that really doesn't matter for either club. Newcastle versus Liverpool. I mean, we came back from the break well. We basically did what we had to do to stay in the Premier League, and then unfortunately from that point haven't really done anything else, have we?
I have to agree. We started off really well. We got a great result against Sheffield United. Then we unfortunately got a draw against Aston Villa, and then obviously we played Man City, didn't we? And we got that defeat in the FA Cup. And okay, we bounced back with a good result against Bournemouth, but I think the minute we got the 40 points or 42 points against Bournemouth, the season was done. There was a little bit of expectation for the European spot, but it was an outside chance. It was nothing more than that.
Yeah.
And then I think the minute we drew 2-2 with West Ham, the lads just accepted that the season was done. And obviously the injury situation hasn't helped the whole matter of the case. And it's the same old with this hierarchy. It's just mid-table football, and when you've got like 4 or 5 games to go and you've got nothing to play for apart from mid-table, you're frustrated because you're not a Liverpool where you've won the league, or you're not a club that's maybe, you know, battling to get those top 7 spots come the end of the season, or to finish in the top 10. If you're stuck in mid-table like 13th or 14th where we are and could finish, depending on the Palace result on Sunday,
yeah,
it's just frustrating, isn't it, really?
It is. As I say, I mean, at the start of the season, that's the way you've got to look at it to try and cheer yourself up, I suppose. Is if you say, like, we're going to stay safe, quarter-final of the FA Cup, would you take it? Day one, I think I probably would have said yes. I think the frustrating thing is we came back from lockdown and actually looked good. Like, we picked up a bit of form before the break came in. We were able to kind of continue it. And then you're talking about potential outside shot of Europa League.
It was just a slight chance. Yeah. It was no more than that, but it's hope.
That's the thing. And if the players just came out and went for it and did something, I'm not saying we would have got there by any stretch, but just to, we did what we needed to do. We stayed in the Prem. Now let's try and keep the form going, play with a bit of freedom. But unfortunately, and I think that's the frustrating thing, is that we just sat down and stopped playing, basically.
It's the same old every season, isn't it? You know, you start the season with a bit of hope, like every fan of other clubs have, the belief that something's going to happen. But with this hierarchy, you can't take them seriously enough. What's been frustrating about this season is if we didn't play the 5 at the back, and say we went to the 4-2-3-1 formation like we did in the second half of the season, we could have achieved so much more. We could have more points, but that's all ifs and buts. I just think I want the season to end now so we can just go into next season and
start afresh.
Basically, and go with what the formation Bruce wanted, and that's if he, you know, has that chance to do so. And we need to know what players are coming and going and stuff like that. But on to Liverpool.
Yeah. Well, this is it. And for the Liverpool game, as I say, it's a bit of a nothing game. Well, I don't have much faith in us going into this game, unfortunately. I think another frustrating thing for me is that we were playing well, we had good form. I think at the point when we started to dip, basically after the 2 Man City games, and we weren't looking great, at that point, let's just see a bit of some of the players. Like, where's that 2 gone? Like, Muto, we've not seen him, and Yonks. Lazaro's on loan, we've not seen enough of him. When he has come on, he's looked good. We brought Kel Watts in for that game, who never came on. Like, I think the last few games when the players haven't been performing, how some of them have kept their place. I know we've had a lot of injuries, but let's just get some lads out there. Let's not worry about the result. We don't need to worry about it anymore because we're not getting anywhere else. We've stayed in the Prem. Let's just see what they've got. And I think I keep that same mentality for the Liverpool game. Unfortunately, however, I think we'll just keep doing what we've done the last few games and roll over, unfortunately.
Well, the thing for me, Liverpool, it's a great fixture, isn't it? But unfortunately, it's a dead rubber because we've got nothing to play for. And obviously, there's no fans there. We'd normally have a great record on the last game of the season.
Say, if it was in St James's with the fans playing Liverpool, last game of the season, I think regardless of what our form would have been, I think we would have given it a good go. I think that has probably hindered us this season, is that when the fans, because really we don't have much to play for, and when the fans aren't there egging you on to do something, it's probably too easy to just sit back and
the players need the support, and they lose that concentration,
motivation. Yeah, as I say, when they've got nothing. Like, look at that Brighton game. Both teams just sat there and watched the time wind down, didn't they? Really. So, what do you think? are Liverpool going to maybe change it up? Or are they still going to be hungover from lifting the trophy the other night?
Well, as you said, you were talking about mixing the side up. I think both sides will do that. Why can't we just play the likes of Mutu and play Sean Longstaff? Matty Longstaff. If it's going to be his last game in a Toon shirt, hopefully it's not, but we just don't know with this board. Kyle Watts, give him his chance. He should have got it against Brighton. He's an up-and-coming player. Yeah, I think Liverpool will have a bit of a title hangover. They'll play. I'm trying to be positive, but it's difficult. Listen, I think they're going to have some motivation to try and get another 3 points. To try and get those 99. They're favourites for the game. There's no question about it. I think both sets of sides will be mixed with youth in, and we just have to go in with the right attitude and play the right players and just give it our best shot. If we don't, then we're going to get a tonkin.
I think I would respect the players and Brucey more if we went out there with a bit of a mix-up team, put some lads who haven't had much game time in, and we actually went for it, created some chances, maybe get some shots on goal for a change.
Yeah.
And look, if we lose 3-0, I'll look back and go, well, we tried. I'd much rather that than we just play the same as what we've been doing and just lie down and lose 1-0, have no possession, have no chances. Like, I'd rather get tonked and have a go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm after the performance rather than the result. If I see a better performance on Sunday against Liverpool to what I've seen against Brighton, Watford, Spurs, because despite the squad being average, we can't achieve so much more. We've proven it in games against the likes of Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, that we can't beat these sort of sides. I'm not saying we're going to beat Liverpool, that's not what I'm saying.
Yes.
But we are capable of playing well against the better sides, and listen, I want to see a better performance, and the result takes care of itself. But let's just not go down with a whimper, and let's just give the fans something to talk about at the end of the game.
Yeah, and do you want to give me a prediction for it?
Yeah, I think Liverpool will win this game. If I can get any words out, 3-1. I think
3-1.
That's respectful.
If we can score, as I just said, if we lose 3-1 and we go for it, get a goal, show some willing, show some motivation, show some fight, then I'll take it.
You've got to see the calibre of both sides. They're better than us, you know what I mean?
I'd rather lose 3-1 with a gutsy performance than just sit there and stand in our own half and lose 2-0 and do nothing. Speaking of 2-0, unfortunately I predicted 2-0 in my prediction video the other day. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we'll give it a go. Hopefully we'll get something to cheer about in the game. And you never know. The new kit came out. I said hopefully it gives us superpowers, because I think we're going to need it. And yeah, fingers crossed. Let me know down below what you think is going to happen in the game.
Is it going to be an average performance for the average kit? I don't know.
Well.
Let's hope not. Anyway.
Yeah. Right. Well, be sure to go and subscribe to Sharky and his channel, Toon Army TV.
Thank you.
As I say, let me know down below what you think is going to happen in the game. Give me a scoreline. And yeah, lots of games going on, probably a lot more exciting games than our game, so I don't know if you'll be watching it anyway, but yeah, fingers crossed for it. Go out with a bang. Thank you all for watching as always, and I'll catch you later.
How about that, lads?